I'm Alan Burgad, the Dean for the School of Education at Valley City State University and for the Elementary Education Program at North Dakota State University. Valley City State University has a strong and proud tradition of creating educators since 1890. One of the things that makes our university unique would have to be our 22 faculty and staff who have an in-depth background experience in being K-12 teachers and administrators themselves, along with working at the university as professors. Since 2001, Valley City State program at NDSU has assisted and supported over 850 individuals become elementary education majors and graduating and preparing them to be excellent classroom teachers. In addition to our students receiving their elementary degree at North Dakota State University, they also have an opportunity to receive endorsements in areas that include EL, reading, kindergarten, STEM, and various other fields that might extend their workforce employment opportunities. And we are excited for our students, faculty, and recent graduates to share their story and experience of being a Valley City State elementary major at North Dakota State University.
Valley City State University faculty come to NDSU to teach the elementary education program. And VCSU is well known for its reputation in elementary education, and it's been a nice fit for NDSU as well as VCSU and the university system as a whole. We bring this small school culture into their large school environment, and many of them have been in general education courses with larger numbers, and they get connected with these VCSU faculty members who are used to a small school environment and seem to really enjoy the program, and that helps spread the word and have people be successful, do well, and want to encourage others to be involved in the program.
VCSU is really based on high impact programs where the students are in the schools with children, and that's where they really find out if this is the job that they want to have. And it is just a beautiful journey to watch.
Communication and collaboration are so crucial for teachers, so we want to encourage that. We do many collaborative group work projects, and we get the students to communicate with each other, collaborate with each other, as well. In many cases they enjoy it, but more importantly than that, we're developing skills beyond the content of the subject matter. And in the process, we're also connecting people and building relationships. And the faculty are connecting and building relationships with the teacher candidates, as well as the teacher candidates are building positive connections with each other.
The program is set up in cohorts. So when they come to NDSU, they're put into cohort A or B, and they stay together the whole time.
The first 2 years, you do make friends in your major, well not your, but your generals. You make friends in your generals, but it's not crazy close people. You have them for a class or two. What's so incredible about the cohort experience is you have all of your classes with the same core people. So you foster those relationships, and honestly our cohort's a really special one in the fact that our relationships fostered into friendships. We're all like a really big family in our cohort, and so it's super nice because we actually have a really big group message that we all talk in all the time and talk about stuff. We hold potlucks and stuff. It's a really close-knit group, which is great for us because we can rely on each other, ask each other questions and stuff like that. So I've really loved our cohort experience here. It's been incredible.
Starting out in the cohort, obviously you don't know anybody, but last year, my junior year, we became such good friends, and I mean, they're all very close friends. We have group chats and all this, and we're very close to all of our professors and everybody, and it's just exciting to learn with people that I like and I respect and genuinely have a personal relationship with everybody, so it's just a great environment.
Since I have gone through so many different classes with different majors, it's really easy to say that I prefer this model of learning, the cohort learning, because I have all of these classmates to rely on, and honestly at this point they're pretty much family, and if we wouldn't have made those steps to become friends, we would still be quiet and shy and probably not talk to each other. that combined with the fact that you have community to talk to and discuss things with, like the teamwork mentality, is a lot more productive, I'd say, and you learn a lot more. And I feel like in general classes, like I just wasn't learning the same things that I learn now.
By having that close-knit group, we can rely on each other for homework questions. If someone has a quick question, it's like, hey, let me type this in the group message, send it out, reply in minutes. Because there's 27 of us. And so there's so many of us that someone's got the answer. And so it's so great that we have that opportunity.
We just have such great discussions in all of our classes. Every single one is basically discussion based, and everybody shares their opinions about everything and asks questions, and we kind of all answer them, not just the professors. So everybody gets input, everybody gives input, and it's just a great way for me to learn others' mindsets and outlooks on teaching and certain aspects of that. And everybody shares their experiences, and if somebody has a bad experience, we go over as a class, how could we make that better, or how could we avoid that? So we just get like real world experiences, which I think is really awesome, because there's a lot of things I could not foresee happening, and they've happened to us. So
If you don't have the answer, you have someone next to you that can support you and help you. And then I also feel that the faculty here, all of the professors that work here truly love what they're doing. They bring a lot of varied experiences to their jobs, and that really helps out when students are making decisions about other endorsements or perhaps special education or kindergarten. They have someone that they can go ask and talk to about it. And then when they have us more than once as their instructor, I think it really helps build those relationships, and that's what this whole profession is about. It's about building relationships with our students, and I think we do that really well here.
especially in the classroom, we have been given the best faculty and professors I could ever ask for, and they really are there to help you for the long run, and they care to help you, not just for you to learn the material. They really want to get to know you and how to help you. So I do feel extremely prepared.
I loved it. Some of my best friends are from the program actually, and I learned a lot through my student teaching and through my cohort, and I use almost everything I've learned in my teaching now. Like all of the classes that we had were so relatable to what we actually do as teachers. I can't say I wasted any time in any of my classes because I used it for what I'm doing now. We always talk about how we learned so much just because we were thrown into substitute teaching and we were given so many opportunities to be inside the schools in the districts near our college. I feel like a lot of places around here don't do that just because they do have so many classes and we have so many things to do, but Valley City prioritized us getting the classroom time, which made me a better teacher. I know it did.
One thing that I love that I can put on my resume because of Valley City State is subbing. Subbing is a huge thing, and it's taught me so much as a future teacher. I think if a lot of other schools don't require subbing in their program, but Valley City State does, getting into the classroom of an actual elementary school is so different than talking about it and stuff. And so by being able to get into those classrooms, it makes a world of a difference.
We talk a lot about what works, what doesn't, about actually caring for the students, and what they have learned about just the behind the scenes of the teaching that you can't get from a textbook. So that is extremely helpful. It's been the most helpful to me.
They graduate with a elementary ed degree from VCSU, and then they graduate with this HDFS degree from NDSU, 2 degrees in 4 years. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy. They work hard, but they're supported by that cohort the whole time, and they're together in the same classes, so they have the same schedule the whole time. There's a lot of power in that and a lot of support. And I think our faculty is really good about supporting them, knowing what semesters are busy and giving them advice about how to work through it and to get the most out of it.
We love to teach. And so we have faculty members that were K-12 educators themselves. And so they care about K-12 education, and they know what real life experience at K-12 education is like. We bring our small school culture and our emphasis on building positive professional relationships, connecting with our learners, and we bring that mentality and that type of effort into connecting with our learners and helping them to be great future teachers, because we want it for the profession, we want it for our state. Some of us really want it for our children in case they end up teaching our children. Some of us for our grandchildren because they could be teaching our grandchildren. But no matter how you look at it, we have faculty that care and they want to do their best at preparing teachers for the future, and we like making connections with our teacher candidates over at NDSU.